Hello, my name is Kirioth, and today we're going to talk about a new army, what I am starting. So I've made the decision. I've made a difficult decision. I've been thinking about this for a while. I've been considering doing what we talked about quite a long time ago now, and stripping my Dreadnought army down. Getting rid of the paint, just getting them back down to bare plastic and resin, and building them back up, repainting them in a different scheme. Something more reflective of where I am now in terms of painting than I was at the time of starting that project. Because yes, they were quick and easy to paint, but the finish is not the best. I've not been all that happy with them, especially recently. Starting this armoured company that I started for the Imperial Guard, that has kind of highlighted just how much of a better job I could do on those Dreadnoughts. They are, after all, vehicles, and I feel like I'm really enjoying painting vehicles now. I could actually give it a good go. But stripping all that down is a lot of work. It is a lot of work, and to be honest, sometimes I feel what's actually needed is more of a clean slate than anything else. So I'm going to be selling that Dreadnought army. Now, of course, I don't expect to get full, in any way, retail value for them. They have already been painted in no particular colour scheme, and let's face it, paint job could be a lot better than it is, but that's what I've decided to do. To eBay, they will be sent, because I'm going to start something totally different. I've done walkers. I've got lots of walkers. Dreadnoughts, knights. It's time for something different. Tanks now with the Imperial Guard. It's time for something different. It's time for something airborne. Something that flies. Something that doesn't walk, but you could say chops through the air. We're going to go for an army of Deathcopters. You see, if we do an outrider detachment, we could get a shed load of these lads on the field. And let's face it, this is a prime model. This is a model that is at its best. It is not aged a day, this model. Looks absolutely flawless, fits perfectly well with the rest of the range. And of course, it's only £20.50 for a single Deathcopter. I mean, what more could you ask for? What more could you ask for than a veritable swarm of these lads on the tabletop? You couldn't ask for anything else, could you? Except you could. Because what is as good as a Deathcopter? Well, I've said I'm going to get rid of the Dreadnoughts. I never said anything about not having some Orc Dreadnought goodness. So we're going to be doing some converting. We're going to be getting a bunch of the Horus Heresy Contemptor Dreadnoughts. I love a Contemptor. I love a good Contemptor. I think I've got 7 Contemptors now. Oh god, that's bad. But you know what? It feels daft. Feels daft going Forge World resin for a looted Contemptor. So I'm thinking we take a bunch of these, we make them orky, take the helmet out, and then stick an orc's head in there. You know, maybe get a bit of check pattern on the armour there. And again, these are super reasonable, £35 for this monopose, no option model. I mean, really, it's a flawless plan. I think you'll agree. I think you can agree. This could have the potential to be a truly staggering force on the tabletop, made up of only my favourite models out of Games Workshop's range. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure it will end up being probably the best army I've ever put together. And of course, I will share the progress with you as we go. If you've got any ideas, any ways to improve this force, any models that you throw into the mix, then do let me know in the comments down below. In the meantime, feel free to click all the things, Patreon, video, subscribe, all that stuff. Click it if you like, don't click it if you don't want to. And as always, there's an affiliate link in the description for Element Games, which will help me greatly if you use it, because I can only get the Deathcopter and the Contemptor from Games Workshop. So I don't get any discount off those because they're not available from third-party retailers. Just throwing it out there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.